What's good?
Yo.
Wait, is this the Jordan episode?
Is it?
Yo, it's the Jordan episode. Hold on. What episode? What number you think we're gonna make it to this year? We keep on this roll. What number you think we're gonna make it to?
Quick math. Maybe like 60.
Okay. All right, I can go with that. 60. I'm gonna say if we stayed at this rate, maybe between 70, 75 and 80. That's my guess. If we stay at this rate, because that's 2 videos this week. So
It is.
I'm saying, y'all let us know. What's your predictions? What's good? What to do? How you living? It's your boy Jay Crombie.
And Out Naim.
And welcome back to the World Shakers podcast, episode 23. We hope you're doing well. Y'all saw us earlier this week. Episode 22 is actually a live stream, off the whim, off the cuff. So we hope that you enjoyed that. Definitely contemplating, thinking about doing more of those in the future, maybe with a little live audience type beat. So we'll see. But yeah, y'all know what the vibe is. Like, subscribe, share. If you listen to us on Spotify, favorite that junk. Put it to your playlist. I don't know. Just do it. Hope that you driving safe if you listen to this while you driving.
Exactly.
But yeah, it is February 20th, a Thursday night. How's your week been, bro? We talked on, was that Monday?
Way about that. That was Monday.
That was Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
How has your last, it's been 3 days. How has the last 3 days been?
Something, bro. It's been something. But I was going to follow off what you said. Like, I'm going to follow up. If y'all liking our content, engage, help our brothers out. Help these brothers out. Please. We've been stuck at 675 subscribers for a little bit.
Me too,
Let's
starving.
get a little bit.
Brother's starving.
Help us out. We well appreciate it. And if you don't like something, if you got a critique, let us know. Messages.
Feedback.
We'll take it.
Big feedback.
We'll take
Big
it.
feedback.
But other than that, this week has been something. I'm gonna just say more recently, the Lord has been telling me to rest. And I can't say I've done the best in it, but
Got him.
I'm glad it's been realized. I'm glad it's been brought to my attention. I have been trying to put in work, changing routine, and just getting myself right. But the week started off crazy. I mean, it was already tough. My routine got a little messed up. I guess Tuesday was all right. And Wednesday, back in it again. Talk about the snow. I don't know if y'all got any snow.
It's snowing right now.
But we got some snow down here in VA. So, yeah, I've been at home, working from home.
Okay.
It's been something. Blessing and a curse, I guess. But for the most part, I just been chilling. Really chilling. Chilling, good. Trying to get my thoughts together and just make sure I'm getting my mental right. So I'm really trying to work on this moving forward. The weekends be kicking. That's what be kicking me. Like as soon as I get some more free time, I'm like, oh, I don't gotta wake up as early as usual. Then I just be like, all right, let me stay up till then. Routine get a little. It's like, oh my god.
I'm done for.
It's like a setup. I'm just like, bruh, it's right there. Can I just take it?
I thought you can only do it on Saturdays. I thought you gotta snap back into it on Sundays because I don't know, trick your brain.
Yeah, bruh, but it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go against it, but I'm trying to take my steps I can take. But what about your week? That's a crisp hoodie. Oh, snap.
Thank you, man. I'm saying.
Hey.
I mean, it's actually like cream, but the light is making it look like mad light.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What have I been doing this week? I've been chilling, man. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do today, tomorrow, Saturday. You know, everybody's gone. I got the house to myself. You know, my girlfriend's across the country. So I just got my that's great. I just got time to myself, and I'm just I got some songs I want to work on. I got some videos I want to film. So I'm trying to be productive. I've been playing the night all out. Also catching up on some sleep. Just some other personal things. I mean, still job hunting. It's been cool. I mean, I can't really complain. I went to work yesterday. Didn't go today, but I just been chilling. I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching. I just finished Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Top 10 show I've seen in the last 6 months. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, definitely recommend that. 10 out of 10. Would recommend to a friend. So that's been about it. I've been chilling, trying to just get back into a creative mindset. I feel like I kind of was too focused on like job hunting and a whole bunch of other like too much serious stuff. So I was like, I need to just take this time and just chill, get back into the flow state. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm chilling. I can't complain. I've been sleeping good, eating good, been getting the gains. I'm cool.
Hey,
I mean,
that's how I be, bro.
that's how I be. No,
I've been making like my own acai bowls. Them joints been like busting.
never had an acai bowl. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, you better hop right into tropical smoothie.
Isn't it just yogurt?
What you mean? Isn't it just yogurt? Like,
It's just yogurt with like some granola and other junk in there.
oh
Y'all basically eating parfaits.
yo, disrespect.
I'm not disrespecting. It's just is it not just yogurt with some toppings?
I mean, it's fruit, it's yogurt, it is granola. You can get some honey or some Nutella. Some
So
peanut
it's
butter.
a parfait. That joint's
I mean,
just a big parfait.
upside down parfait. It's good.
I guess.
Parfait be busted too. So
That's
it's
true.
like,
I mean, so it's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just
but the joints I've been making, oh my gosh, like, I'm like, it's
put it
beautiful.
on the blender.
Don't even have to.
Nice.
I got this frozen fruit. I think it's like mangoes or something. Mangoes and like strawberries, some like wild berries. Put that in the bowl. Let it sit there, thaw out,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I come back, let it thaw it out. Still a little cold.
Okay.
Put the yogurt on there. Get some. I love my Chobani yogurt. Slap that on there.
Chobani.
You know what I got some granola, some type of granola. Not really. It's kind of weird. These are like health. It's a healthy type of granola thing. It's not really. It got like. I can't even tell you what it got.
Is all granola not healthy? Is that what I'm learning right now?
I mean, you know how products be adding like extra sugar.
That's true. So like organic, basically.
Yeah, that's like more organic.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty good. What I put up in there? I put on some honey, just little drizzle, some peanut butter, and then I just put some bananas in there. Come on, let me just try that.
Yep.
That joint, it's pretty good.
Okay.
But before I was doing it without any bananas, and I'm like, bro, this joint is boss.
Okay.
Like bossing the soul.
I hear you. That's kind of tough, actually.
Yeah, cause my little personal blender thing stopped working. So
You
I'm like,
told me that. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, man, I got all this frozen fruit. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm like, let me just do this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Lemons. Gotta make some
Need the
lemonade.
protein. You're right.
That's crazy. I might have to try one. I there's a place in town where I know a lot of people go and get them. I'm gonna have to try it one of these days. Go in there. Can I please get an oversized parfait? They gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oversized parfaits.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But it's not bad. Parfaits are good.
Yeah, I think parfaits just have more yogurt, and then the bowls have predominantly just a bunch of stuff jumbled in there.
That's what Donkey said in Shrek 1. He said parfaits might be the best thing on the whole planet.
Donkey might be onto something.
He might be. I ain't gonna lie.
They do be good.
How he said that what 24 years ago, and they're still right. That's kind of crazy. That movie came out 24 years ago.
Iconic. That's an iconic movie.
Yeah, the second one is my favorite though, and the fifth
The
one
second
comes out
one,
next year.
yeah. What?
They got everybody to come back. They're making another one.
When did they announce that?
Like a few months ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They got Cameron Diaz. Well, Cameron Diaz, she retired, and then she just unretired and did a movie with Jamie Foxx on Netflix. And so I guess they were like, we might as well just get everybody back and do another strike.
What is retiring anymore? Like,
this is true.
Do people still retire?
I guess.
Like a couple of years and they come back and do something else. Like,
LeBron,
especially with acting. I don't know. That joke crazy.
Steph Curry about to retire.
That's crazy to think about.
Again, a whole new generation of hoopers. Like,
I'm going to cry.
These are Bulls that we grew up with. That joke's crazy.
It is. That's actually crazy to think about. But, I mean, LaMelo snapping.
Yeah.
I'm always behind him. He stays snapping.
Prayers up for their dad, though. He just had some type of surgery, and he had to get his foot amputated.
Oh.
That joke was crazy. What's his name? LeVar? Yeah.
Yeah, LeVar Ball. Prayers up. Man. Dang.
Yeah, that joke was crazy. Listen, he used to... What year was that? When they were about to get into the draft class, when Lonzo was about to get into the draft class, he ran social media. He was talking about everything. He said he beat Jordan in a 1v1.
Bro.
He said that he had the best highlight tape, but nobody had it.
Bro was trending for a minute. They gave him a whole run in the 2K game. Like,
that is kind of crazy. LeVar? Yeah.
What was that? Was that 2018?
It might have been.
19?
It had to be 19. I don't remember 19. I don't think I played that. I don't know if I played that one. 19?
That's like, maybe. I don't know. Unless it was 2K21.
I played 20. Did I play 20? Yeah, 21 was with Zion on the cover, wasn't it?
I think they had multiple.
True, because that's when they started doing the two different editions, like the PS4 edition and the PS5. Yeah, the current. Yeah, I forgot about that. It might have been that year.
The bro ran that, and now he back on the come up. I'll be seeing him on like the Freeze are too. I'm like, dang. Now people talking about like, oh, he's a good father. He's a good father. Like the way he pushed these kids and really showed them stuff. I mean, from certain things you see, yeah.
I never questioned that. Yeah. I feel like that was the ultimate display because he would say anything and do anything for his kids, which is a good thing up to a point though. I think that's where it started getting like certain things were just a little too crazy, but you can't say he didn't market them.
You know, he know how to market. Bro is just outlandish, but he know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
He know what he's doing.
And even though they all not playing basketball, they all are like successful. So.
I guess so.
2 out of 3, that's not bad. 2 out of 3 in the NBA.
That's a good odds to me.
That's what I'm saying. So that ain't bad at all.
Did you start Invincible?
I did. I just watched episode 5 today. Earlier.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, it came out. New episode. It's Thursday. Yeah, new episode came out today. So episode 5 came out.
Shit. I got a little catching up to do. I think I only got 3.
Did you watch? So you watched 3 episodes?
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
Episode 2 was fire. Episode 2 was fire.
We're doing spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. But episode 2 was fantastic. I like that one a lot.
It's definitely cool though.
It's funny because I'm getting farther in this, and it's funny seeing how they did it in the comics originally versus how they did stuff in the show. And like a lot of that junk is like bar for bar, word for word. It's crazy.
Tough.
Which is really tough. Yeah. And so I've been reading that and then watching the show at the same time. It's pretty cool. What's it called? Yes. Listen, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Everybody was hating on it because, you know, whatever, they thought it was too woke because they made some of the characters black. It's a fantastic show. I literally have not enjoyed a show more than honestly, one of the best pieces of Spider-Man content. John's fantastic. Like people were upset about the animation. Tough. I thought it was cool. Like I think people are just trying to be critics so bad. The show was actually tough. It was very tough. And so I'm very much ready for season 2 because it just ended. But that one was great.
That's interesting. Was that on Disney?
Yeah. And then Daredevil comes out in 2 weeks, so I'm preparing for that.
Yeah, I just saw the trailer. Or that was an ad. Well, I guess ad trailer.
The ad looks fantastic, man. I think it's
Whatever.
gonna be dope. And I'm gonna go see maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna go see Captain America. See what's up with the boy. Everybody been forming different opinions, so I gotta make my own.
Yeah. Just don't spoil nothing to me.
When have I ever spoiled? What? You know I hate spoilers. Like I can't do it. I can't do
You
that.
never know, but
This is true.
never know.
I've been trying my very hardest not to spoil anything. I can't stand spoilers. The only time we've spoiled stuff is on the channel when we were talking about Across the Spider-Verse and that video never came out, but The Boys. That was about it.
Yeah.
But
That's funny. It's funny how you said the woke genre because it's too many black people.
I don't think people know what that word means. Like they just say it and they don't even know what it means. And it's like, so why are you upset? Help me understand why you're upset. Like, it's Black History Month, bro. Get it together. We only got 8 more days. Like, just get your junk together, bro. It's not that deep. It just really is.
Oh my god.
That's why they calling Captain America. Like they say, oh, hey, that's not my Captain America. That's not Captain America. It's fake Captain. It's like, bro. It's in the comics, bro. Like, why are you so... What is your problem? And then when you ask them, oh, why isn't he the real Captain America? They don't got no response. Because you just being racist. Like, what are you doing? That joke don't even make sense.
Oh, my gosh. Like, it don't make sense.
They be treating like how they treat the X-Men in the comics. And, like, real life.
Exactly.
So it's ridiculous.
That's just some people for you, there. But it was literally the whole thing going on, I guess, like a couple months ago, on like using the word woke correctly. Like one of my coworkers just like, bro, what does that mean? Like
nobody knows.
He was just like, he had a stigma, something that he thought it meant, but it literally sounds similar to what the heck you was talking about. Like,
it's just, I feel like
it just sounded so silly, man.
It don't make sense. I feel like people used to say that as a joke, like to be like, oh, be aware, you know what I'm saying? Like they would say that with like conspiracies and stuff, or like stay woke, you know, they trying to, the government, da-da-da-da. But now they just say it for anything, bro. It's like, what are we doing? Yeah. Oh my gosh, they were like, I forget what it was. I remember when Endgame came out. Remember that scene at the end, or like towards the end, where Spider-Man got the gauntlet and all the Chitauri were like crowding him, and then all the females came together, and he was like, I don't know how you gonna get through that. And then Shawty was like, oh, she has help, and it was just all the female superheroes. They were calling that woke. Like, what are we doing? What are you doing? Who cares? Like,
bro. Huh?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I can't with this joke. Like, I could not understand why they were hating on this show so much. The show hadn't even come out yet. All they had to go off of was a 1:30 trailer. And they were calling it woke. And I'm like, what? Because a few characters that are normally white are black? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That don't make no sense. Yeah,
bro. I'm just at a loss for words with that.
That's why you can't even argue with people like that. That's why I can't listen to nobody and their opinions no more, because everybody wants to be a critic and they don't even know what they're talking about. Like they have, like that's what I'm talking about with Captain America. They gave that John like a 40 something on Rotten Tomatoes, like the critics did, but the audience score is like at 80%. So like clearly I'm not gonna sit here and listen to the critics who are, you know, thinking every movie is gonna be a Scorsese production or a Christopher Nolan John. It don't make no sense. But I don't know. I'm gonna go see it for myself.
I agree with your point. Let me fix that. But even going back to work, even about the week back, I did have another interesting encounter. I guess I don't know if this is gonna be a weekly thing or what, but
I already know where this is going. That's funny.
all right. So
That's not
yeah, one of the
bad.
guys. It's not. It's not.
Not bad though.
But one of the guys I chat with sometimes at work, I found out he's like a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say right now, us Christians, look me right in the eye. If you claim yourself to be a Christian, if anybody in your family, friends, get it together.
Mm.
Get it. No, actually, get it together. Like
Face spitting.
it's it's a shame. It's shameful. I mean, it's terrible to see and hear so many stories about your own people that you think are supposed to be there for you and loving you and showing you the right way, but y'all just so judgmental, bro.
Yep.
Pushing people away from the Lord.
Yep.
Like, it's terrible. And I feel like a lot of it, no offense, but it does come from the older generation.
It does.
The older generation.
Absolutely.
Church, people who view themselves as something higher up and then act like the people closer to them are like, there's nothing going on with that.
Yep.
But y'all so quick to just pounce on somebody else that's not doing something that you don't like. Like, it's a difference between accountability and judging. And it's too much judging that has gone on in the past, and there's too much judging that I'm still hearing about today. It's terrible to hear about so many of these stories where people did have a faith in Christ. People did call themselves Christians, and then they felt so hurt from the church and people and family. Your own family, like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a pretty good conversation. I'm gonna say I'm glad he got where he was at. I mean, from what he's talking about, I understand why he got to his point and why he feels like he should have made that move. Like, he feels more disciplined. He feels like the community is just much better and peaceful and not as judgmental and actually building up upon each other. And it's like everything I'm hearing this man say is just like, why is it not the same for us? Like, I've seen instances.
Yep.
I've got friends, a fellowship with friends. I know some people, but like, what about all these other instances? Like, it's terrible. And as the younger generation, as the uprising generation of even helping the kids below us, we gotta get it right. We gotta change the mistakes.
Yep.
We gotta even keep the people older than us accountable. Cause like,
that's a fact.
It's just pushing people away. I feel like I've been hearing this time after time, like each week. I feel like I can bring up 3 times where I heard about this, of just that type of thing happening and going on in family in the church, and only one of them actually is still in their belief. So 1 out of 3 people that I just heard. And what's the comparison to however many other people in the U.S. or anywhere else of that fact? Like, it's insane. It's really insane. It's so sad. And I just feel like we need to change that, bro. Me, you, keep each other accountable. Like, get it together. Honestly, we need to be loving. We need to be caring. Realize nobody's perfect.
Yep.
You may hate what the Lord hates and love what the Lord loves, but you're not the ultimate judge. That's for the Lord himself.
Nope.
You treat people the same way and leave that judgment to the Lord. And that's that.
Bars. Well put.
Again, just a lot of listening going on. And I was just listening to comparisons, how I feel and what I gained. Same things he gained, same things that he feels he's doing better in, the same thing I feel I'm doing better in.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's sickening. I mean, like I said, yeah, nobody wants to hear that. Like, as a Christian believer, you don't want to hear other people who call themselves Christian just doing people who believe, or even non-believers, just doing them dirty.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Like, come on, man.
I'm with you.
Come on, Crab. You like talk some sense into him, bro.
Bro, listen, I've been saying this for a while. You can't expect. I said this a few episodes ago. I don't understand how people can try and sit on this high horse like they've been saved all their life. There was a time and place. There's a point in time where you were in the world doing what you wanted to do, with no care about your relationship with the Lord, thinking that everything was all cool, whatever. People get spiritual amnesia all the time, and that junk is crazy. It's ridiculous. Like they get saved and they get a little time under their belt, you know what I'm saying? And they just feel as if they can place themselves on this pedestal that, oh, I'm saved. I know I'm going to heaven. I don't know about you though. You know. And it's like that right there is just completely opposite of what is supposed to be happening after that point. Go read the Bible and tell me who Jesus was hanging out with the most. That right there lies your answer. He could have just hung out with the people that already believed in him, but how are you gonna spread the good word, the good news, if you make it an exclusive club? That's just what it is. And I feel like a lot of people. Here's the thing, right? It's funny you said that. Me and Maya are watching the show. Love is Blind, right? Premise of the show: you get a whole bunch of people. They meet on the other side, or they meet through a wall or whatever. They can't see each other. They fall in love. Then they might get married. They might not. Whatever. The joint that we just watched, they just dropped a new episode. Two of these people were talking about religion, right? The guy is Christian, or he's something. He's either Christian or Catholic. I can't remember. I think he was Christian. But he was talking about his religion. He goes to church every Sunday, this, that, and the third. Shawty then goes, I grew up in the church, but as I got older, I couldn't get with a lot of the things. She was like, another reason why is because my sister is gay. And I just don't see how the Bible can say, Christians are supposed to love everybody, but then being gay is wrong. Right. And so that right there is literally how it all gets misinformed, right? The difference between somebody seeking out the Lord versus them never turning his way is not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you have an opportunity to talk to somebody and you're just, you're doing stuff wrong, like you're doing this, that, and the third, the Lord don't like that, and you're not gonna make it into heaven that way. Nobody's gonna listen to that. You just sitting there pointing the finger. Nobody's gonna want to hear all that. Of course, they're gonna be immediately turned off to the fact of any type of relationship with the Lord. They're just gonna immediately turn their brain off to that. If you really just sit there and listen, I was in sin too, and I'm still human. I still sin sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect. You really sit down and break it down to people and come to them at an eye level and stop trying to look down on people while you talking to them in a way that you feel as if you so better because you found this relationship with the Lord. That junk is not how the Lord does that at all. Because what if the Lord did that to you? But I'm not even surprised as to what you said, because I see it online all the time. People say the exact same thing. Oh, Christians claim to, they gotta love everybody, this and the third, but they be so judgmental. It's like, I can't even argue with that. I can't, because there's a whole bunch of people out here who claim they Christians but want to be somebody's judge. That's not your job. Not in the slightest. Because when we all die and our soul goes up and we got to stand before the Lord, he is not going to be looking to you for your input. Like, who are you? Your opinion means nothing. Let me just really just be real.
Yo.
Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how I don't understand. That's why I say spiritual amnesia, because it's like you see this person who clearly is not going down the right path. You have an opportunity to steer them. You're not there to save them. That's not your job. You have an opportunity to just kind of like redirect them. But you want to sit there and judge like you weren't just living in sin, throwing it back in the club. Like, let's not let. I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna call you out. I don't even care. I don't even care. I can talk for myself too. I can't sit here and look at somebody who is not going the right way, and I know junk I did in the past, and just judge them. Like, who am I? Who am I? So I feel bad for those people, because that's a missed opportunity. So now you have completely just messed up their whole. You can always get through to somebody. That's something that a lot of people need to, like, even if they don't want to hear it in the moment, God's word is powerful enough to linger. All you gotta do is just say what you've been instructed by the Lord to say and walk away. And the Lord will do the rest. That's why they call it planting the seed. Because when you plant a seed, all you do is literally just plant it. You don't do nothing else to make it grow. You just let it do its thing. You can sit there and watch it. You can sit there and stare at it as much as you want. It's going to grow in its own time. It needs all the proper resources. It needs sunlight. It needs water. It needs soil. That's the same thing with people. You plant the seed, and then you can just watch as that person grows. I've seen it. I've seen it in real time. I've seen it in real time. I'm looking at you, bro. Like, I've seen it in real time. I've seen it with you. Like, that's the part of me that I just don't understand. Why people feel the need to do that. Because it really just shoots our whole mission in the foot. Jesus was not no stuck up, country club type guy where, you have to have a pass to get in. He was welcoming to everybody. Everybody. I love every time this conversation comes up, I always love thinking about the thief on the cross next to Jesus while Jesus was being crucified. I always love thinking about that. His dying, he's literally dying. The other bull on the other side talking nonsense. If you can get us all down. If you the son of God, you can get us all down. Da-da-da-da. Just taunting him at that point. Just joining in to what the Romans were already doing. But the one, he knew what it was. He said, Lord, when you enter just remember me, please. Remember me when you enter your kingdom. Because he's dying. He was dying. And he still had faith.
Deep.
He knew he had done wrong. Crucifixions were for criminals. Jesus wasn't a criminal. And he knew that. After he just watched, the Lord just watched all these people that he's been trying to save and help out for years turn him over for Barabbas, a known criminal. Like, everybody knew he was a criminal. He just watched his people do that. He's been beat, been called all type of names, taunted. He bleeding. He said, Lord, remember me when you enter your paradise. You enter your kingdom. And the Lord said, today you will be with me in paradise. He didn't say, no, you don't fit the cut because you ain't messed with me beforehand. So sorry. Even as he was dying, he gave that man a chance. So why are we acting like we so much better than the next person? That's just that to me is baffling. I can't put any type of nothing on that. I can't.
It is.
People want to be so much better than other. It's like, come on. Hey, but here's the other thing. People don't realize when you do that, you're blocking your own blessing. Only person you're affecting that person because you done messed up their whole opportunity to really like be steered in the right direction. But also in that's not how the Lord operates. Like that's not how he works. So you sit here, you praying for something, and he gives you an opportunity to talk to somebody. That's literally all he asks us to do, to spread his word, live for him. He gives you an opportunity to talk to somebody, but you want to be all snobby nosed, and then you want to turn around and ask the Lord for something. You gonna keep waiting. You better get real patient.
Yup, you're gonna find out.
You are gonna find out. And that's the junk that the Lord is going to be looking at. He's not looking at, how much money you made, what you did with your life, what job you have, how many friends you have, what relationship you have, if you got married, if you didn't get married. He's not looking at none of that. Did you live for me? Did you spread my word? Did you do the things I asked you to do? Did you run away from sin? Did you deny your flesh? Did you do this? Did you do that? He is not worried about what's in your pocket. He's not worried about your ego. He's not worried about your reputation at work or at home. Because that same person that you just judged and neglected and acted all weird to, that's a lost soul.
Sad, bro.
So it's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. And it's so fun. I always make sure to emphasize that, like, yes, there may be some things I do not agree with because of my faith. There's some things I just don't believe. I can't get with. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna treat you any different because of the choices that you're making.
That's how it should be, right?
That's just what it is.
Even then, you gotta pray over yourself. Exactly. Like I'm not even coming at a judgmental point for the judgmental Christians. Like
I know.
You said you honestly you do have to humble yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we're all sinners. We all have done stuff. Just because you're changed and you're doing much better now doesn't mean it's over. Like I honestly have to pray to the Lord. Like I know I'm still kind of a babe and I'm still just moving forward and growing a relationship with you, but like I know I'm more close to the sin that I've had that I've got out of, and I just pray like I need to pray more to just not get to a point of me looking back and forgetting about that, but still keeping that and using it as my testimony and using it as the truth and what to show people, not to come off as perfect, not to come off as, oh, I haven't done this, or to look down on people. Like I need to pray more on doing that because I don't want to come off that way to anybody. Exactly. The further I go on in my faith, and even in that, I can say currently now I do pray. Like you may not go out and do it and say something to somebody, but thoughts flow. That's something too.
Yep.
And the thought of that even coming up and thinking about it, stuff happening like that for me, I'm just like, Lord, take this out of my heart. Like, take this judgment out of my heart. I'm going to just have to pray over these people. I mean, I like this, but you're a judge. Like, I need that out of my heart. I don't want to be here. I don't want to look down on people. As much as I may not like what I saw or what I heard or how that person's acting, Lord, take the judgment out of my heart.
Exactly.
Because that's not my duty. That's not my thing to say. And that's how it's got to be. And like you said, we're planting the seed. Yeah, you're right. I didn't know you was talking about me. That's exactly where I have it. Like, you should I do it. even if you're not personally going up to that person and like saying something all the time, just prayer. Even then, just prayer. And in that, having faith. Faith is very important in the whole thing. Like you have faith that that person you're praying over, have faith that the plant that you're sowing is gonna be reaped. And like you said, it may not be reaped by you, but it can be reaped from others. It can be reaped later on, years from now. You don't know, but the growth is from the Lord. And I had to open my Bible because I'm like, I kept seeing this verse a couple of times. Romans 4.
Yep.
It's Romans 4, 3, 4, 5, and then you got verses 22, basically saying, talking to Abraham, like, therefore it was credited to him for righteousness. Now it was credited to him. It was not written for Abraham alone. Verse 24, but also for us. It will be credited to us who believe in him who raised Jesus our Lord from the dead. Mm. So it's like, I feel like a lot of emphasis is being put on faith.
Yep.
Definitely lately for me in my life as well. Because no matter what you're going through, it's always good to have faith. And as many people as I may be talking to that I may know about their beliefs or may not know about their beliefs, I can still be my best, try to do my best, and go out and walk as similar to Jesus as possible. And then going behind closed doors and praying for these people.
Yeah.
Friends and families you know that are going through these hard things and going through stuff that you may have broken out of. Don't look down on them. Pray over them. Pray over all their souls. Like I'm telling you, like I have faith in so many people turning to the Lord truly. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for that day to come. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I have to keep praying over my own faith and just strengthening that day by day by day. It's great, bro. It's great.
That's a fact.
It's a journey.
It's just it's very it's crazy. It's crazy. You already know. I've told you, but for you and for everybody else, the band bros, some of my other friends, I don't gotta say nothing. Just gotta pray about it, because even in that, y'all still my guys. I don't change nothing. Not a single thing. It's just I'm praying for something better. You know what I'm saying? Better for y'all. Because it's not just going to benefit me, but it's for y'all. Because I seen what it did for me. I want that same thing for the people that I care about. And so it really comes from a selfless place for anybody to really stand in the gap and pray for somebody that they really care about. You know, I used to pray that the Lord would meet you in dreams and visions and just draw you closer. And I didn't know. Listen, I can't sit here and know what was going to happen. I just had to wait. I had to just watch the plant, just the seed just turn into a plant. And I'm growing too. I'm not like deep in this joint. Like I got some. Everybody has learning to do. It doesn't matter how old you get, how long you in this thing. You always gonna learn more. You know, and I'm just with faith. I mean, I'm eat, sleeping, and breathing that right now because I just know that the Lord, He's got me. So no matter, I got my whole situation going on right now. It don't matter. Because He's got me. I'll be all right. Certain things may not be happening the way I wanted to. There's definitely a lot of things that I wish were different now, that I planned to be different last year. Mm-hmm. But it's not up to me. It's not up to me. And so, yeah, faith is the biggest thing. And I'm just wanting the Lord to just use us as the way that we're supposed to be used. You know, not by our own strength, not by our own whatever, not to our own devices, but however He wants to use us. I'm here, you know. So that's all I can really say about the topic without getting all upset. And it's not even that like I'm upset. It's just crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about because somebody could have been judgmental of you. Somebody could have been judgmental of me. And they weren't. Because they understood that they were in the same position. So when I look at somebody, I'm like, you know what? Before you even try it. But here's the thing. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and act like judgment isn't, like, just completely gone. I have to ask for forgiveness daily. You know what I'm saying? For certain things. Even when I'm driving. The smallest thing. I'm driving. Somebody does something stupid. I will go off. Call them names. Say a whole bunch of stuff. Now I gotta really bring it down and be like, you know what, Lord, forgive me. That wasn't even cool. I don't know what they got going on. So that my fault. You know what I'm saying? And it's a work in progress. Like, it's a work in progress. Will it ever be perfect? Probably not. There'll probably be moments where I get pissed off, somebody cuts me off, or, you know, whatever. But it's how you respond. It's how you respond.
Heavy on that.
And so I look at like a lot of things about the world today and a lot of different people, and it's very easy to kind of like sit there and try to see and like find out different things that you can talk about and judge, but who am I to judge? Because when you pointing fingers, you got 3 pointing back at you.
You're just a speck of dust, bro. Just dust and ashes, bro.
That's just a fact. You can't. It's literally impossible to point at somebody and not have some fingers pointing back at you. And that's just that's the best way to think about it.
Oh,
Oh man, that's really and I pray for people in those positions, you know. You know.
You gotta stay prayed up.
Gotta stay prayed up.
My guy.
That's crazy.
For a second.
But
I hope y'all get the point, bro. I really do.
I got to, man. I drove that as far into your brain as I could. I tried to make it as plain as possible. We tried to make it as plain as possible. It's got to be there.
No cap. And honestly, I mean, we only got to keep repeating ourselves.
What's understood got to be explained.
Yep. Better go pray about it. Better go read about it.
Yep.
Word. Talk to the Lord, bro, and fix your heart, bro. We all need to fix our hearts. Bro.
Everybody.
Purify your heart.
Everybody.
That's impossible because we gonna judge that too.
I went somewhere today and I met these two people, and they were just so nice. I left. I went to I can't say where, but I went somewhere where I met some employees that were working at said place. And I left. I got back in my car. I was like, they were mad nice. Like, what in the world? That's how we should be with everybody. Yeah. It doesn't matter what religion, what race, what age. It doesn't matter. Like, that's just how you need to be. And that's how we're called to be in the faith. So if that's how we should be, like, in just life, imagine how we should be as children of God. Like, not saying you always got to be all smiles and everything's got to be all happy and, you know, you're going to have some bad days. But you got to really just remember that a lot of people are not going to receive the Lord if you're coming at them sideways. Imagine if Moses You know, the Lord sent Moses, and they kept talking to him, and he went up to Pharaoh, and he gave him attitude. Probably would have gone much differently. And the one time Moses did lose his temper, he was punished for it. He he hit the rock twice. He wasn't supposed to. He lost his temper. There was what the Lord did not tell him to do. He ain't tell him to do that. He said hit it once. He got so upset because the people were in his ear. Just, we want to go back. You brought us out here to die. We want to go back. Da-da-da-da. After he just went and did all of that through the grace and strength of God. They've been traveling for X amount of years. It was supposed to be an 11-day trip. Now turned to years. Bulls that were originally on the journey are not even there no more because they took so long. So you got all that building up on you. That's just what it's going to be, man. People are going to be people regardless. That's why you always got to just take a second, like, Lord, give me the strength. I do that at work all the time. I love the kids I work with. I love the people I work with. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And I just got to really just, Lord, give me the strength. Because I don't want to do anything that I'm going to regret. I don't want to say anything I'm going to regret. I don't want to do anything that's defiant against you. So,
yeah.
That's just where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at. Mic drop. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. I'm done.
Yeah, bro, but I don't think I got nothing else to say about that either, bro. I'm passionate about the Lord. We all have off days.
Mm-hmm.
We all have good, wrong days. But just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Don't give up. You're not alone.
Find what works for you. Find what works for you. I had to find out that, because sometimes I get short with Maya or with my family, and I don't mean to. They didn't do anything, but stuff that happened throughout the day may be weighing on me, and I haven't dealt with it properly. Sometimes when I come home, I just need some time to myself, like an hour. Like I can't talk to nobody. I just need to sit down, just do something that's gonna take my mind off of it, so I can decompress. And it works wonders. Works wonders, you know. And you just let I let Maya know all the time. Sometimes, like, I just need to decompress, and I'll call you right after. And she understands. She knows what that means, because she does the same thing. You just need a second, you know. And in the natural, so in the spiritual. If your spirit is worked up, you got so much stuff that is just weighing on you. Decompress with the Lord. Pray about it. Take some time. And watch how much better you feel afterward. Watch. Alright, now I'm done. I said I was done speaking. Now I'm done.
Excuse me, but he's speaking facts, bro. You spitting facts.
Yeah, man. But
What's on your weekend? You got weekend plans or not?
I got some. So my parents get back on Saturday. I gotta go pick them up from the airport in the afternoon. And then Sunday Maya gets back. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna do too much. Like I said, I really want to take this time, utilize this time to just be in a creative space, not have any distractions like in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Not distractions. I don't want to say distractions. Have anything that can like take away from that. But nothing too crazy. I mean, potentially something big could be happening this weekend, but I can't say anything until after it happens. You know what I'm saying? So
let it rock.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I had an interview this week. Hoping it went pretty well. So I'm waiting to hear back from that guy. I definitely probably gonna reach out tomorrow, see what's up with that. But other than that, just chilling. I'm gonna be editing this video, working on some stuff, and getting ready for next week. You going away this weekend, aren't you? Or is that next week?
I guess so. How you know?
You told me.
Huh?
Yeah, you told me you were going somewhere. That's why I was like, everybody's leaving.
Yeah. But I was contemplating still, but I guess I'm going to pay.
I heard you.
I guess we're going to do another show, so we're going to see how this go.
Okay.
Bosh.
That's not tough.
That's not tough. Come back early Sunday so I can just chill.
Yeah. That drive gotta be. You can do it by memory yet, or you still need GPS?
Be pretty hefty. Heck no, not my memory. I'm not even going to John first. I'm going like right to pit. So
I heard you. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna see how that goes. Just hoping that the snow would stop. I mean, I guess it is stopped. I was checking up with them over there to see if it was snowing over there.
I don't even know.
It doesn't seem like
it. Still snowing outside.
Apparently, it's warming up. I don't feel like dealing with that.
I need the snow. I need the weather to just be nice again. I'm trying to drive with the windows down, man. I'm tired of having the heat on. Like,
do that.
It's about to be March, cousin. Like, why is it still cold?
Hey, it is about to be March.
8 days. 8 days of the March. It just seemed, bro. Don't it seem like just yesterday we had watch night service, bro?
Bro, for real.
It seemed like it was like last week. It's about to be March. Like,
nah, we do feel like we kind of deep in here, but
I don't know, bro. It feel like yesterday. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't even know. Everything still feels like it was yesterday to me. Like, it feels like time is just flying.
But I tell you what, after this weekend, bro, the weather better start. It better start heating up.
I'm trying to tell you.
I need it.
Bro, no cap. It's supposed to snow next Friday. I'm tired.
Nah, that's crazy. That's how I
I'm tired.
I'm about to.
Y'all let us know where y'all at. 75 of y'all, where you live at, and how has the snow been for you this winter? Because, goodness gracious, it's been kind of bad.
Who liked the snow?
I don't mind the snow. Like, it looked cool, but like, once it started lingering, it's like, all right, bro. Because then it turns to dirty snow.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, get up out of here, man. If the snow just stayed within the boundaries of December and January, I'd be cool. But we in February, and it is still snowing. Like, what are we doing?
I agree with that.
What are we doing?
The snow just stayed like on the side of the roads. And
that too. I just, yeah.
If only, man.
But damn, we're on the dot.
We back here again at the end of the video.
Listen,
hopefully you made it. If you didn't make it, or if you just skipped over here, you better rewind back to some juice or something like you.
If you made it to the end of the video, type bagels in the comments so that we know you watched this far.
That's actually hilarious. Hold up, quick yawn before we go. So that's a Panera Bread bagels at work, and it was like a nice sized container, and so I had like these two coworkers going back and forth of if we should put it in the refrigerator or if we should just leave it out on the table. At first, I was ready to just put it in the fridge. I'm like, I mean, I probably would put it in the fridge. I would still eat it regardless.
Yeah.
And then the other person was just like, no, you need to like put it out. She Googled it. She was like, no, it's gonna get more stale. It's gonna get stale faster in the fridge. So then I'm just sitting here caught between them over there. All right, should I put it in? Should I leave it out? I'm like, damn. I low key was egging on because I'm like, all right, so you gonna do this challenge? Like, we gonna put a couple in the bag, leave it in the table, and put the rest in the fridge.
That's what I'm about to say. Put half of the fridge, leave half of them out, and then you'll be all right. See which one is better.
It wasn't that many bags, so I had to really take out the little sugars and stuff out of the one bag and just put the two bagels in there. So we were supposed to do that was like Tuesday, bro. We were supposed to figure this out on Wednesday. Like, we gonna do a little split. All right, somebody eat from the fridge, somebody eat from the table.
Yeah.
I probably was gonna eat from the table, or just do both, because I low key was steered away from the fridge. I did, but now, bro, them Jones probably cooked. They're definitely stale now.
They're done. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, my condolences, but those are
that went out the window.
That's funny though.
That was something.
I've never been the one to put bread in the fridge. I know some people do that though, but I've never really done that.
It's the freezer.
It depends on what type of bag they're in. Like if they're in the brown bag, then you gotta find a better way to store them. But like usually when I get bagels from the store, it comes with the little like twisty to close it back up, so then it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But y'all let us know. Bagels in the fridge or bagels in the fridge or bagels in the pantry, whatever. But we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been showing up, showing out. But like we said at the beginning of the episode, we try and get to 100 subscribers, man. We're growing. Y'all see we've been on the content grind. Y'all see how many videos is that? I've lost count.
That's not even count. Let's just put in work.
We putting in the work. We're gonna keep doing it. Y'all see it. So we just appreciate y'all for supporting us. Wouldn't be able to do this without the Lord Himself. You know what I mean? So we just try to utilize this opportunity as much as we can. We just excited, man. We just know it's gonna grow. This is the year of growth. This is the year of productivity, and we just down with it. But like, subscribe, comment. Y'all know the drill. Share the video with somebody. Hopefully you got something from today's video. Let us know your thoughts. Leave us a comment. Check out the links in the description that has everything there for you. All our social medias, everything that you can need is in the description. We just love y'all, man. We appreciate you. Check us out on Spotify as well. We upload the audio versions of the episodes there. So if you're trying to listen on the go, there you go. But we love y'all, man. We appreciate you. Without further ado, it's been your boy Jay Crombie.
And that's what I know.
And we will catch you on the next episode of the World Shakers podcast. We out. Jesus loves you. We out.